1 minute, guys. Where is my videos? I want to search my videos so I can see. Background, so I'm checking onto the new camera, new mobile phone, my own video. Yeah. Yeah. New mobile phone, my own video. Hello. Mm, yeah. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Am I audible? Hello, hello. Am I audible? 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 Hello.
innovative routes and they care for the health of humanity. But there's more. And
Hello, I'm audible.
Europe's most innovative routes and they care for the health of humanity. But there's more. And
Hello, I'm audible. Hello, I'm audible. Hmm. Hmm.
This is how to remove background audio noise in OBS in a second. For this, simply go to Audio Mixer, then click on the three dots next to your mic, Filters, at the bottom hit the plus to add new filter, select Noise Suppression. This is how to remove background audio noise in OBS in a second. For this, simply go
Hello, I'm audible. Hello, I'm audible. Hmm. I guess I am audible. Good audible. I guess I am good audible. Hmm. Yes.
These are the best OBS settings for streaming. Video settings, and set both resolution options to 1080p. Set FPS to 60, then go to the output settings. Change the mode to advanced, then use the NVIDIA or AMD video encoder. If you don't have either, then use X264. Copy these settings as close as you can, or use these for X264. If these are the best OBS settings for streaming.
Okay, so right now, I'm as a data engineer. I cannot show you my PC, office PC, but I can definitely narrate you what I am doing. क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं चल रहा है. So first as okay, so right now, I'm as a data engineer. I cannot show you my PC, office PC. Okay, let's start. So my task for today is there is some pipeline being built. If you know about this tool, it's an Informatica tool, and uh, I what I need to I did some changes in the UAT environment. Now I want to I make the connection as a non-parameterized. If you know about parameterization, non-parameterization, it's okay. If you don't know, then just assume ki we are assigning a variable. So right now, what I will do, I have almost, I don't know, 15, 16 different mappings. So I will just make them parameterized. Also, there is a delta load which I just commented out because I want to do some changes, logic changes over entire mapping. So now I ran it yesterday, complete whole load, but now want to start uh, delta logic so that in the next iterative run it will just flow good. Okay, so we'll start about this. hmm. I cannot show you this, but you may be known about the Informatica. Let's just I will just write down somewhere key what I am trying to do here. Ta, 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 ta. Cool. Let's start. I will start with there is one uh, subject area. I will start from that to change, which is the ultimate undependent object subject area of all the flow. So the first subject area, then there is a second subject area which will the dependent on this subject area. Okay. So how I will do this task? So first, so I'm doing what this is the IICS. So I'm searching folder. I cannot show my main laptop because it's a company policies to not disclose their information. So sorry guys, I am not able to, but I will write down in the PC, in my the streaming PC. So you will guys know what I'm trying, what I'm doing as as a data engineer in one of the big fours, in the one of the reputed organization. The first subject area, so there is you always need to go to explore, need to search, that's a subject area. And now let's check if hmm, okay. So I will go forward. This is my channel. Please subscribe to this channel. Uh, this is my first live stream, so you will get some of the things here and there. I'm trying to test. I'm trying to find out where everything is work, and it cannot be done in out. It cannot be done offline. So I need to be on live stream. So this is my first live stream. As a data engineer, what I'm doing, I'm trying to change uncomment the delta logic in my IICS mapping. So now I will go and do that. So GCP. So my entire mappings is transferring data from one source system to the other source system. So other source system, I can tell it's a big one. It's a ERP system which everyone use. It's a blue color. Yeah. So I'm going for this first subject area. This first subject area is having two main logic. One where we are sending all the data. The second logic is we are sending the for only manager information, because there is some logic complexity where we cannot send only data uh, at the same time a manager information, because manager also depend on that same table, that same subject area table, first subject area table. So at a time you cannot fill manager cannot look up at the same table while it is getting inserted. So right now I'm changing that data. I cannot show you the my main PC because it's of course is a confidential work, and you are seeing right now it's my personal PC where I'm writing down the tasks, what I'm doing and what I'm not doing. So first of all I will I am just uncommenting the data logic because I already did changes yesterday in my IICS flow. I can show you. I will take a screenshot. IICS data in integration screen. Yeah. Okay. Mm, this one. Yeah. This one. It's application integration. Application integration is a different task, bro. We are doing a data integration. This, yeah, this one. Let me check or take the snippet of this one. I will do some configuration in my PC also to get IICS. For now it is not there. For just show. So this is data integration. I know this will be a little blur. But just hang on to me. So there is some explore option. You need to go. You need to check. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm going to this source, and this is some dummy mapping. So I'm have one of my in my UVT environment. So this is parameterized. So I am this source is parameterized. So I'm removing this source. Source is one of the biggest cloud of three: AWS, GCP, and Azure. So one of the such a cloud. I am just doing that edit. And copying that query to the normal thing, normal notepad plus plus everyone use. So right now I am just SQL. Always this is the problem with the notepad plus plus, that we need to change the going to the language and change the format to the SQL. I made it default, but right now I changed my PC to like my company just give me the new PC because it's the old PC. I'm from so many days in that organization, so they said "Ki just we are giving you upgrade. What do you want? You want a PC of Apple or the Windows or Mac?" I said just give me Windows because I don't want to experiment on the PC right now. I'm experimenting on the subject areas like data engineering, all the different types of uh, subject like Airflow, Spark, SQL, and I'm continuously practicing on that. So right now I just taken the Windows PC. So yeah, uh, again on my work. So I'm uncommenting the data logic. checking if everything is works. Is there no any default? Biggest problem is with our logics. Check if there is any default parameter, then it will be very problematic for us. If the default parameter is like, you cannot put default parameter. I've done that mistake once. So always check if there is any extra filter added, like which is not required to go in the code. Like you are testing uh, some uh, some job code or some person's ID for doing that. If there is some problem or not, again remove that. It's a big mistake. I done it. So right now I removed the data logic. I'm copying. I'm pasting. But the problem with IICS, that if you can see here, here there is a parameters. So I need to add one more parameter, because you cannot gently add or exit from there. So I need to add that parameter to get things done. Credit. I need to add parameter, because I cannot edit my query if I'm not added the default one value to the parameter. Parameterized code is, we cannot edit parameterized code and change it and make the mapping valid. You need to do that. Now I'm editing. I'm validating. This is valid. Okay. This is commented code. I'm copying the original code. I'm checking. It's a supervisor, and mm, data logic is there. There is no any default feature, default things, default. Okay, there is one more. So there is two parameterized codes, two parameterized subject areas. So I need to add parameter in out parameter value to the second subject area also. um, Sorry guys, I cannot show you this my main where I'm doing that work, but I can narrative. So what I'm right now doing it, this one. So I'm uncommenting the data logic. So okay. Success, fail, good. uh, Again I'm parametering my source. So there is source and there is a target. Okay, so in the source or target we need to add different mapping that, like, you can see here in my excel sheet, to do list excel sheet ki this is source. Here you can add a filter or the comment or something, and then you need to go. So this is done. Source. Okay, I need to remove sources. Done. This is done. I am removing the inner parameter default the value which I placed. So it will take it from the parameterized file where we store everything. So parameterization is a great concept. You, as a data engineer, you need to use that while doing your work. Okay, cool. So it's parameterized. I'm the second source system. I'm checking that source system, uh, and I want to check if the new there is a new environment which I this is the main task. This is the main task where we need to change all the target environment is changed from one default environment to the second environment, which is a copy of the uh, mm, production environment. So I need to change all my mappings, check my all the logics to the this environment. So right now I am I just added a default connection, but we cannot add the exact name of that connection in future if someone want to change that connection. So we need to parameterize that connection. So right now, when I did yesterday all the changes, I kept it the original names, which is the main name, not the parameterized one. So everything is about parameterization when you go to the code. All the things, whenever you need to change your mappings, you need to change it so that parameter, you need to remove that parameterization and do the changes. So any questions, I can take the questions also. Okay, this, okay, I need to add this default value to parameter file. So right now I'm copying the connection names, Salesforce connection names, and uh, I'm going to the environment, where I will access the server. On that server we place the parameter file. From that server we are accessing in I ICS flow that parameter. So let me check. um, okay, I need to log in. So I will tell about this login. I will I'm making notes. So how VDS works, that's a good point. I will take a note how VDA works. I will make this. Let me check if I'm getting any questions. No questions. Okay. Hmm. So it can be a topic. We need to add password, ID, password. We need to give our OTPs. There is authentication apps everywhere in corporate. So you need to give the authentication OTP, and after that, your VDI virtual desktop will start. Most of the main works or all the confidential things are in that VDIs always. So let's see. I'm just opening it. I placed my OTP there and it right now. Hmm. Hmm. Win Win SCP. Everything is Win SCP. I'm logging to UAT environment in Win SCP to change my parameter file to give the new connections. Also, I need to go to that location. So Win SCP is also a WinACP is one of the great things which you need to check. So WinACP also a topic which we can discuss in future. Yeah. I'm trying to change parameter file in VDI. So you don't think everything is fast. Nothing goes fast. If you do fast, it will go crashing out. So always try to be confirm whatever you are doing, your task is correct or not. It will take time. VDI is opening will always take time because it's always, this is infrastructure, guys. It's not the some dummy projects which we are going on YouTube. This is what I am doing. So it take times because I need to be confirm what I'm doing is correct or not, and just the things. Okay. I need to go to that location where my parameter is stored for UAT. Um, okay, it's a dev environment. Cool. Mask, file masking. No. Okay, the param folder, we will get the parameter file. So my parameter file name, where is my parameter file? Because I didn't change it from months. Because that's the good thing about parameterization. So you just need to change everything at once when there is a big change. Not every time you need to edit everything and you need to change it. So the parameter file, I'm just searching the parameter file. Hmm. Parameter file, parameter file, parameter file, parameter file, parameter. Huh. It's a connection details dot param. That thing connections, because we are storing all the connections there, and we need to add the new connection, new Salesforce connection there. So just I'm restoring all the tab because video always get updated. There is some security updates which will happen, and we are storing that. So what is now I'm doing in the same step? What I'm doing? Let's lower it down. 150 is very zoom. 125. This is how do you how it works and how. So what next I'm doing? Okay, let me tell what next I'm doing. Okay, so this is done. So okay, because it's VDI, so I need to go log into the VDI. I need to go log into the IICS again, and I need to check my connection name because I cannot change. If I change, if I wrong this connection name, everything will crash it down. All my jobs, everything will fail because everything is depend on the parameterization and that parameter files. Oh, I think I okay. I got it. What I did, I log in wrong thing. Cool. I log in the different environment in IICS, so I'm again logging into the new environment. What do you think? A day in a data engineers like work from home. What do you think? I will go drink coffee, came back. I will eat the muffins. I will go out, play someone. What you always see in anyone's video, YouTube video. No, no, no. You always need to do this kind of work, continuous work. This is not a easy thing. Everyone is saying software engineering is easy, but it's not. It's never been easy. No, no, we all. Hmm. I'm opening that cloud to that environments mapping. I'm copying the name, connection name, which I need to store inside VDI, inside param file. Uh, Guys. Hmm. Cool. I just saved it. Now I'm storing it. Again, I'm refreshing the server. So I want to check what changes I made is correct or not. So that's the thing, guys. Maybe you can see my laptop little bit. This is tiny tweeny. I can show you the laptop. Oh, it's failing. Okay, I change it to the new environment. I'm checking all the parameters if I change correctly or not. Okay, this is correct, I guess. So I can go to the next. Okay, so this is stored and I'm moving to the next. I'm moving to do parameterization. I'm coming to my main desktop from the media and I'm going for that first, which I'm written is first subject area. This is the task which is going on. Where is the colorization? So I'm doing this one. So this task is going on. Okay. Source. If source is parameterized, yes. Then I'm going for the lookups because Informatica IICS always come with the lookups. Lookups. Everything is about lookup. What will you do? Mostly in IICS, what is the main things we will do? You will do the lookups. You will do the expression. This is the two main tasks which will you always do. So yeah, it is parameterized because it's a source lookup, and we are focusing on the target lookups and the target. So yeah, I got the target lookup. I am just parameterizing it, correct. uh, I'm getting pings, continuous pings, because teams are working somewhere else also. So, so this is not some kind of dummy project, so I always need to work uh, sharply to get it done. And if you think, yeah, I will do fastly everything, no, you can change your speed to 2x 3x and watch everything, because mostly I'm narrating. You don't need to watch the this live stream. You can just put it in your headphones or earbuds, and you can just hear what I'm trying to say. This is also good strategy. This is what this is. Okay, this is target, so I'm parameterizing with target connection. Always parameters is stored as a variable, and the variable always start with p underscore, small p underscore, and always your target name if it is a target parameter, and if it is source, it always comes with the source name. Like it's azure, then you put azure like p underscore azure, then your table names p underscore gcp, then gcp, capital gcp, and again say your table name. That's kind of work you need to do. Okay, I'm checking parameterize. I'm checking parameterize. So guys, I cannot show you about what I am trying to do because this is a different laptop and cannot show you the task. Uh, because it's a task. Uh, it's not my personal project, so I cannot show you. So I'm just checking if it is parameterized. If everything is parameterized, I'm going for checking everything, all the connections. If all connections are parameterized, checking if we delta logic, we remove the delta logic. Yes, we removed the delta logic. We just validated each time. Just validate your query. 630. 6 bar. 4 430. Okay, we have a 430 call, so we need to join that call. Checking all the parameters in the parameter panel. You can see there is a parameter there. Here you can go, you just check, see the excel sheet. Here you need to go where I pointing out, there you will get parameters. Okay, I'm just saving it. Okay, so always a IICS mapping consists of two things: parameter, also okay, every IICS mapping is built as a mapping, and there is a mapping task associated with every mapping. So right now I just saved mapping, so I need to go to mapping task, refresh mapping task, need to reselect that mapping because IICS is some kind of do things caching. There is a caching issue, so we need to check how we can so every time I'm just always take. Oh, what is happening? Mm, Hindustan. Okay, I'm reselecting that the task must contain a valid mapping. So it's an invalid mapping. Why it's an invalid mapping? What happened? My mapping invalidated. Expression. What? So not a valid mapping? What happened? So that's why I'm saying you need to check everything by ourselves. Why it is? I'm just again attaching parameters. I'm going from the source to target. I'm able to check everything. Why it is not parameterized? What problem happened in mapping? Hmm. It's not validated. What I am trying to tell you, that you need to just validate the mapping first again. Hmm. Hmm. Now I'm just removing that parameter. I told you not to, you need to again input whenever you are trying to edit the mapping. You need to remove, add the parameters, values parameters, and then need to edit, because Informatica mappings never going to get edited if you are not adding values, default values in the this panel. Okay, Excel you just check this panel. So you need to. Sorry guys. So I'm editing the mapping task now. I need to add default values there. It's a choose values for parameters. in target transformation. So here I am doing that work in the second laptop, because the first I cannot show you the main laptop. It's some other tasks, like not the dummy. This is not a dummy project. I am working on a well good project. Okay, so people always show you some dummy project, they will do it fast, and no, we are doing a live project. It's some I already explained in the past in same live stream what task I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save the mapping task now. So I removed the delta logic from the first subject area table. uh, okay, this is valid. I'm running it again. So after doing anything in dev environment, try to run it uh, in so you will see if that thing is ran correctly, if it is failing, if it is not failing. Until then, the first subject area main mapping is running, and until I will check the manager one. Okay, empty mapping task search, and I will check the manager one. The manager mapping task. I will open the mapping. So same, the interface will be same. Look at the Excel sheet. The interface will be same kind of thing, but it will be more complex. Here only you can see the source, and you can show source and target. I can't think you are not able to see correctly. So I will show it correctly. So manager mapping is also very complex mapping. So I'm editing this one also. I'm changing the parameterized connection to unparameterized connection. So, and I'm also putting the default value because I need to add the uncomment the data logic. So because I did what I already told you, I did uh, changes and I commented the data logic. So there is this whole thing about data engineering about delta logics. So everything, every second question will be about delta logic. How you did your delta logic? So I did my delta logic, by the way. Okay, okay, I'm adding the default values to the parameter panel. Okay, editing, copying my main query to the notepad plus plus, which we always do. Never work without notepad plus plus. Ding ding ding. Check if there is a default value. Check there is no default value, then check how is the filter working. If the filters are correct, check if your schema is parameterized, check if your table name is, check your table name is parameterized. If everything is correct, then copy paste. The logic is correct, copy paste in the main panel, IICS, validate it, which is last hour mapping, which I told you that something is invalid. So why it invalidated? Because of this. So check if it is valid. GCP, I am parameterizing it, by the way. Uh, okay, this look great. Now I'm going for the parameterization of targets. Okay, I have some lookups. This is a target lookup, so I'm doing LKB because it's a lookup. So I added the LKB in the parameter name. This is now one more GCP lookup, one more. This is manager one. This is also GCP lookup. So there are expression routers. So this is not this is a manager mapping. So it's an update. I told you the manager value is taken from the same subject area, the first subject area. So it will be just a update, and it's a target. So I need to add a target parameter. I need to remove the default values, which I am doing. I cannot show you the main. I am again repeating and cannot show you the main laptop because it's some live project. It's not some dummy project. So you what you are trying to understand what why this live stream, you how a a day in a software engineer looks like. This is a live day, by the way. It's data engineer, okay, software engineer, data engineer, whatever you want to say. And again, go and check if you did changes. Go from start to end, and then from end to start. If everything is parameterized, because this is the life, by the way, guys. This is the life. Target, save. Okay, I think let me check again. If I remove the parameters, default in-out parameters which I placed, yes, I removed it. Again, now the mapping is saved. Now I need to go refresh my mapping task. There are some things ki parameter mapping task parameterized by itself, but I'm not taking any risk because if mapping is not taking the latest version, mapping task is not taking the latest version of mapping, then again it's a issue for me. So again I need to do editing and all the things, so I will check it. I will always refresh, so should not be some caching issue, so I always do this. Now save. So let's see. One more. We applied the data load over per subject area, so that's succeeded and it's zero records. So that's a good thing. I'm again running that first subject areas uh, manager one to check if it is running fine. This is first subject area work. So how many hours of live stream we did, but guys? It's 1 hour. Okay, you will see if it is boring or it's slow. You are not doing anything, but this is the task I'm doing, which is important. It's not some dummy project which we are showing to you so that you just think, this look good, this look good. No, this is actual work. What do you need to do? You need to do some faster way. I'm doing it slow because I need to explain to you. Otherwise, it will be more faster than what I imagine. Because now my focus is divided into the explaining you and also doing my work. Oh, also we had done some configuration changes of parameter file in the VDI on the server, which we don't need to do every time. This is done once. Now I will do edit my all the mappings. This is 1 hour. I think this is 1 hour. Uh, this is 1 hour live work which I am doing on the live project. It's not some dummy project. So again, this is the first thing, first subject area done. Now the next subject area is dependent on the first subject area. So you are not going to able to see what task I'm doing because this is done in the some other laptop. The first laptop which is showing you this Excel sheet, to do list Excel sheet. This is just I'm telling you the task which I am doing because I'm not able to tell you the task there. If you have any questions, you can ask. The second subject area I'm starting. Okay, wait. I just remember I cannot start this second subject area. The first area, subtask 2. Subtask 2 is this key. Now we are just edited mapping from source to target. Now we need to edit mapping from target to source. We need to change. We need to parameterize param work we need to do again, and we need to save mapping task and mapping. Okay, this source to target, this is done. Source to target is done. Let's make it colored. Now this we are working target to source. So I will go to again the first subject area. The first subject area we are working on, Again I need to open it. I came out, I thought, okay, my work is done. No, 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 but if work is not done, I need to do. uh, I will search for mapping task. Everything is mapping task. The mapping task is a wrapper onto the mapping. Not, you cannot say wrapper, it's like a handler to the mapping. So it's like this. So when you running a mapping task, mapping will run. Mapping task is just it's like a manager to the your mapping. Okay, so I just did source to target manager. Now I'm doing target to source. We need to bring back some data from target to our source, and this is the live project which I'm working on. I'm just explaining. I cannot show you the work because it's on second laptop. Okay, so what I told you, okay, the main task is to parameterize the target and the data load also. So now the target at the start of this mapping, you can see, look at the Excel, the target, and this is source, and this is target. So now, right now, the target at the source, at the first level. So now I'm parameterizing that because we already did put everything in the parameter file. So there is no much of the work, I guess. So for the first subject area, I'm just checking what if everything is looks good. Everything looks parameterized here. Supervisor. I need to check if any additional filter is applied in the advance. Always check the filters. Always check the filters. Everything happens because of the filters. Half of the problems in the data engineer's life is happen because of the filters. So always check your filters. Now I saved the mapping for my this is IICS mapping. So it's one of the biggest market share for the pipelines of from. You can search for the IICS if you are not familiar with it. I'm saving the right now. I'm saving the mapping task, which is a wrapper or the mapping. You cannot save as a wrapper, complete wrapper. But let's me start. Oh, okay, this is saved. This is saved. I'm checking my mapping task and saving it. Okay, the 1 hour live stream is enough for today. We am stopping the live stream. Stop. I'm not able to reconnect. Just stream will be stopped.